1990, Python was almost invisible. No big companies. Today, Python ran AIs, data science, startup, billion-dollar companies, and somehow it feels friendly. So how did this language win? And why did it almost fail before it even started? Let's talk about quite a rise of Pythons. Python's slow start. Python didn't explode in the 90s. Why? Because no GitHubs, no Stack Overflows, just Usenet, basically Redis. And in 1994, the first Python workshop, just 20 people, there wasn't a conference, it was a study group. But here the twist, Python wasn't trying to be famous. Python wasn't designed to impress computer, it was designed to respect humans. Guido was inspired by the ABC language. A simple goal is to make programming easier to learn and teach. That philosophy let us become the Zen of Python. Simple is better than conflict. Readability counts. One obvious way to do things. Python wasn't ruled by egos. It was ruled by clarities. So here's where Python almost lost its soul. As Python grows, companies started cycling. One of them was be opens. The communities got nervous, so they did something real and smart. They created Python Service Foundation. Why? To prevent corporate ownership, to protect open licensing, to make sure Python serve users, not stakeholders. But that trade-off, it paid off. Early 2000s, engineers, scientists, researchers was tired of expensive licensing, restriction on selling products, closed ecosystem. That's Python show up like, hey, everything's free, and you can build a product with it. Libraries explode. You could analyze data, build tools, sell software without paying anyone. That's when people started switching. Not because Python was perfect, but because it was liberating. Oz was powerful, but Python did something smarter. Enter Travis Oliphant, he helps build NumPy, SciPy, then comes Onacodas. One install, everything worked, no dependency nightmare, and behind the scene, there was C, C++, and Fortran. Python became the friendly front end to extremely fast engine. So how Python wants artificial intelligence and machine learning. Artificial intelligence didn't choose Python because it's fast. It chose Python because researchers can sing it, code look like smart, experiment move fast, then the ecosystem exploded, like TensorFlow, PyTorch, Pandas, NumPy, SciPy. So compared to big companies like Meta build massive system at the top of the Pythons. Python became the language where idea turn into reality so fast. It's not the engine, it's the steering wheel. Critics said Python is a toy. Then Dropbox show up. They use Python for clients, server, and everything. Million of user, real product load. Why is Python? Because it faster developments, cleaner code, easier maintenance. Compared to Java, C, C++, and Perl, Python lets him move faster than the competition. And the speed of thinking beats the speed of executions most of the time. So what is the Python's real strength? It is not speed, it is not syntax, it is the communities. Because Pythons grow because people have each other knowledge was here and the language belongs to everyone. Pythons didn't buy by being the loudest. It wants by being the most human.